So I've come to a pretty brutal realization over the past couple of months. And I posted a longer video. It should be down here. It doesn't fit on shorts. But the gist of it is this. The left is losing the battle over social justice. We're losing ground everywhere. And this reality is going to force us to revisit how we talk about things. But it's not our fault. It really comes down to the people behind Project 2025. The right-wing billionaire class understands that behind a healthy middle class is a group of diverse communities acting together out of solidarity. And so to break apart those diverse communities, they started attacking our sense of security around our most basic needs, which are physical and economic. And they say things like the immigrants are stealing our jobs. There are violent criminals roaming the streets of big cities. They're eating the cats and the dogs. What they're really saying is your physical and economic security is no longer guaranteed. And they're saying that because in order to care about social justice, you need all of your needs to be met. Because the fact is that millions of people, if their personal economic security is being threatened, they find it very difficult to care about somebody else's needs. The good news is this is a battle we know how to win. From the 50s to the 70s, civil rights, women's rights, voting rights, gay rights, and environmentalism, all these movements took root or flourished. That's because at the exact same time, we had the healthiest middle class we've ever had in American history. But a healthy middle class is expensive for billionaires. So to keep the money flowing upward, they started lying to us about each other so that we would compete for limited resources instead of pay attention to what they're doing. They have to keep us afraid with one hand so they can rob us blind with the other. Getting back to a better place means the Democrats have to focus on economic issues. This isn't going to come at the expense of social justice, because just like back in the 50s to the 70s, when the middle class does better economically, social justice comes along for the ride. And when we do this, when we recommit to progressive economic policies, people will finally remember those marginalized communities were never a threat in the first place.